if you pull up that domain name and pull up the website, you're going to see three main areas moving down the page. You're going to see like a top header, which consists of the logo, the service time and location, and the navigation bar right here. Then underneath that, you're going to see a slideshow where you can upload different graphics and linkable images to different things. And then under that, you're going to see your homepage content, for lack of a better term, which consists of your quick links, a welcome video, or any kind of video for that matter, some welcome text, and your connect sidebar. So you pretty much got three areas: top, middle, and bottom. And I want to show you how to make changes to those right now. So if you go down to the bottom of the home page and click on the admin login button, it's going to take you to a login page to get you into the back end of the site. So I'm just going to log in with my information that I've created for myself, and this pulls up the control panel of your site. So this is only a part that you can see if you log in. Nobody else will see this. And you see a bunch of tabs up here. I would just encourage you to really kind of stay away from these, because you could cause a lot of trouble and mess some stuff up. So for right now, we're just going to click on Edit Homepage, and that's going to pull up an entry form that I've already created because I've already done the homepage for you. And what you're looking at here is a bunch of forms, or really one form with a bunch of ways to put in data that it's going to go on the homepage. So I gave it the title of homepage, which is important for record keeping, so you can always find it if you don't use the shortcut tab. And then as you move down the page, you're going to see that it's pretty much in the same order of the homepage that everybody else sees. So if you're working from top, middle to bottom, over here we're going to work down the page top, middle to bottom. So the first thing we see here that we can change is the service times and locations. As you add times or change locations, whatever is typed into this box right here is going to show up right here. So if you changed your service time from 10:30 to 11, you would go to Edit Homepage, backspace 10:30 right here, and you would just type in 11 a.m., hit Update, and immediately, if you refresh your page, you're going to see that it made the change right here, which is really nice. So let's go back now to Edit Homepage and kind of look at more stuff on here. Let's change this back to 10:30. As we move down the page, the next thing we see is slideshow. The logo and the nav bars is not something that you change. It's auto-generated. So the next thing is the slideshow right here, and you'll see a little form here for the slideshow where you have an image and you have a URL link. So if you click on that image there, you can see it'll give you a little sneak peek. You got a thumbnail here. So this is where you upload your image, and this is where you type in where you want it to go to. If you want it to go somewhere, you may not want it to go anywhere, but let's just say for right now, if we wanted this picture to go to Yahoo, we would type in that URL right there, making sure to include the HTTP. Let's update the page, and then when we click on this graphic, we see that it takes us to Yahoo. So anytime you want to link your graphic, we'll go back over here to Edit Homepage, you would just type it in right here and hit Update. Now, right now it's not a slideshow because it's only one image, but if you want to add more things to it, really easy. You just go click on Add Row right here, and now I've got two things to work with, two rows to work with. So let's go ahead and upload another image. I'm going to find one on my desktop that I've already created called Grow Graphic. I'm going to choose that file, and then just for the sake of learning right now, I'm going to link that to Google. Now, obviously, as your site gets developed, if you have a series graphic or something, you want to link it to something on your site, all you got to do is find the URL and copy it and paste it in here on your site. But for right now, we're just going to go to Google, and we're going to hit Update. You'll see that it's uploading that image for us. Let's give it just a second. See that it's now a slideshow with two images. We've got our original Father's Day graphic, and we also have the new graphic that I uploaded, and if I click on that, you'll see that it takes me straight to Google. So let's go back over here and go back to Edit Our Homepage tab, And let's say that I've uploaded, first of all, let's get rid of Google. Let's say that I uploaded a new graphic and I don't want it in this order. Let's say I want my new graphic to be first and I want Father's Day to be second. Well, all you have to do is if you look over here on the left side, you see a little arrow and it'll allow you to drag and drop. And so now this would put this graphic first and the Father's Day second. However you want to do that's up to you. And then if you ever wanted to delete a row, or if you had 4 and only needed 3, or however you wanted to do that, on the other side you see little things here, little X outs that will say, are you sure you want to delete the row? We're going to click cancel for right now. Now let's say you had four images up here for a slideshow and you wanted to keep 4 but you wanted to replace one. Well, you could either add a row and then put up the new image and then delete one, or you could just go to the trash can here for this new graphic. If you click that trash can, you're going to see where it says don't use this image or delete it from my site. If it's something you're going to use a lot, like a generic welcome to River of Life or something, I would suggest you say just don't use this image. It'll keep it on the server. If you're never going to use it again, you can delete it from the site. It'll help with space and things like that. So, but that's how you would do your slideshow, to change order, upload, put in links, delete, all sorts of good stuff. So let's move on down the page. And the next thing we see is our content, and we're going to start with the quick links. Now, if you look at quick links, we've got four icons: watch online, weekly podcast, give online, invite a friend. It's the same way here. We've got the watch, podcast, give, and invite, and then we've got link URLs, which we've already talked about, where you'd want to link those so obviously you would want this one to link to the page on your website where you would watch the service, or this would link to the iTunes where your podcast is, or this would link to online giving. So you would just type those in there. And if you notice here, you don't see an add row button. So you see it here because you have unlimited options for your slides you want to have there. But down here, we don't want to add ever any more than 4. 4 is all the room we have. So there is no add row. You just work with these 4, and obviously you can drag and drop, same as we did on the other ones. Just work with these 4. And I don't think you'll be changing these much, but if you ever did, you may be changing the links some, but if you ever did, you could just go in there and change those like you would a slideshow. All right, let's move on down the page, and we see a video. We see some welcome text. Well, that's what we've got right here. In order, moving down the page, we've got, this is a embed code that I got from Vimeo for this video that I used for my church. All I did was just copy and paste that embed code in here. You can use that with YouTube or really any video place that will give you an embed code. And then when I was in Vimeo, I just made sure I said width 310. It produced a height for me, and I just copied that in there. And then over here, you see our welcome text, and all that is right here. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. Right in front of you. And then the last thing is going to be this events connect sidebar, and it's the same concept. You've got some icons here. This is the texting icon, the Facebook icon, Twitter, and Vimeo. And then over here, if you ever want to get catchy or change out text, you see here it says be our friend, follow us, see our videos. Well, that's what it says here, here, and here. And then for right now, I've just linked these to my accounts so you can see how that works. But as your church creates these social network sites, you can just copy and paste your links in these boxes. So that's how you edit your home page. Log in, click on the tab, and then everything is right in front of you. Graphics, text, links, videos. You just kind of put it in the boxes where they are assigned. And then whenever you're done, as always, you just would go to click update, and that's going to always instantly make your changes, and you'll see everything on the website right in front of you. So if you want to go ahead and start working on the graphics or the text or however you want to do that, you can go ahead and get started on that, and I'll make some more videos as we get some more pages for you.